In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a blanket stitch, which is one of my favorite hand stitches to do when applying patches onto clothes. Today, I'll be covering up this fish logo with a cuter fish and securing it on with temporary fabric glue. Make sure to get the edges and put a modest amount to make sure it stays on. And then once your patch is secure, get your embroidery thread and get about an arm's wingspan length of thread. This part is completely optional, but your embroidery thread is made up of 6 individual strings. I like to split mine apart so that I have more to work with, and I just like the look of it. When you are doing this, make sure to do it very slowly so it doesn't knot up. Next, you'll be threading your needle, and I like to wet it and twist it so that it slips through the hole easier. Keep pulling your string through until your needle is at the middle of both strings. Take one end and make several knots. I would recommend making multiple knots, and you'll find out why in just a second. To start your stitch, poke your needle through the back of the garment as close as possible to the edge of the patch. So you're gonna keep pulling it, and as you can see, my knot actually went through the garment. This is why you wanna make sure that your knot is big enough. All right, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna poke it through the back of the garment, pull it through. Also make sure that both strings come out and the knot stays in place in the back. Now poke your needle through the patch, through the garment, and then up on the top side of the patch right next to where you first started your stitch. Then pull your string through and tighten it at the top to make sure it's nice and snug. So I'll be moving from left to right. I leave a bit of space and then start on my next stitch. So again, you'll be poking the needle through the patch, up through the top, and then this time you want to make sure that the string is behind the needle before you poke it through and pull it through. Remember to pull up to tighten it before moving on to the next stitch. If your string is in front of your needle, that's a big no-no. Put it behind, then pull up. One tip I found to make this process easier is pinching the two fabrics together, the garment and the patch, and then poking the needle through. This also ensures that your needle is going through both layers rather than just one. So once you worked your way through and you're at the end, you're going to make one last stitch connecting from where you first started and then poke your needle back through to the top of the patch. It was hard to see the stitches on the jacket, so I will be showing it to you on here. So you're gonna slip your needle under the last stitch that you made and tie a knot. Do this 2 to 3 times to fully secure it, and there you have it. This stitch is perfect for patches that lie on the edge of the fabric, such as this cuff, and you can barely even see the stitches through the other side, and I love putting it here because then you can kind of roll it up and hide it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and happy sewing!